So today I'm going to be showing you how to install this bidet right here. Don't worry if you haven't installed the bidet before, it's actually super easy. After I get this installed, I'll kind of show you the functionality of this and give you the whole rundown on it. The company did send me this for this review, but I want to give you my honest take on things. So I already have the toilet seat off. That's the first step that you will need to do. In order to take it off, usually you just need a Phillips head screwdriver and then you just take those screws off and you can pop that out. Once you have the toilet seat off, then you do want to make sure that your water line is turned off. So I flipped this switch to make sure it was turned off. From there, then we can actually remove this little water, unscrew this part right here. Now there will be a little bit of excess water throughout this. You will want to flush your toilet. Just give it a flush before to get any of the water out of the tank. And then you can unscrew this and there will be a little bit of drip. So you want to make sure you have like a rag or something around to catch all that extra water that kind of comes out. It won't be a lot, but you can see just a little bit of drips right there. Now, once we have that in place, what's nice about this bidet is this will fit pretty much any kind of toilet with the system, the way that it's designed. That's because you can see it has these little things that allows you to move them around any kind of direction. So what we're gonna do first is we're going to grab this little part right here. And this comes with the bidet, and we're going to screw this in where we just unscrewed that water line right there. Okay, once you have that all screwed in, then you want to grab the other water line that is provided, and then we're going to screw this in to that little section right there. Make sure it's nice and tight. You may need to use a wrench here, just depending on your situation. And then now we are pretty much ready with the water line. Now we just need to actually get the bidet onto this thing. And the way this works is it's very thin, and this goes actually underneath your toilet seat. And what I like about this design here is you can see you can actually clip this part in right here, and then you can take it on and off as you need to, and this makes it this makes cleaning very easy because you can keep this part on here and then you can take this part off and then clean it when you need to. I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute and why that's so important. But what we want to do right now is line this part up, and you can see these little things right here. We actually want to, let me get you a better view of this. We want these to line up right up with our toilet seat holes right here. And do I have that facing the right way? You want to make sure they have this facing the right way. You want this part closer to your water line over here. And you can see the reason why I say this will fit with any toilet is because you can move these around where you need them to be accordingly. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to actually just get this in here so we have it. We don't have to worry about putting it on when the toilet seat's on there. And then once that's in place, then what you're going to do is you're going to grab your current toilet seat and the screws that it comes with, and we are just going to thread those screws right through there. And so this is the toilet, my toilet seat that I already had on this toilet. I'm gonna put this back in here, and just like that. And then from here, you wanna screw in your toilet seat. So I'm gonna quickly screw in my toilet seat. Usually you just need a Phillips head screwdriver for this. So we got that all screwed in. Now we just take this line right here and we screw this into this little black part right there. Make sure that's nice and tight. And just like that, you are done. Then we want to flip the water back on, make sure there are no leaks here. So we're gonna do that real quick. And we don't have any leaks in any of these spots right here. So we're pretty much good to go. So now let me show you how this bidet actually works. Okay, so you can see here we have this thing ready to go. I have some plastic wrap here to hopefully prevent it from spraying too much, but you can see with this you control the water pressure on this. The first thing that you do have is the nozzle clean. So when you click that and then you turn this water pressure on, you can see what's gonna happen is it's just gonna shoot water straight down. The purpose for that is to make sure the nozzle is clean because inevitably as you use this, it will get dirty. So that's a nice little feature there. Once you're done with the nozzle clean, you can click that and it will stop, or you can click on to the next one. Now we're gonna move on to the front spray, and you can see with this, basically you can control, if you click the button and it's on min right here, it's not going to do anything. That's nice, especially if you have kids, because they don't come in here and just like automatically spray this and it starts going everywhere. But you see I have it on front, and then right here is where I can control that water pressure, and you can see that thing has some power, and then all the way up goes all the way over there. And so that, of course, is if you're going to be cleaning the front area, and then you, of course, have the rear clean, which will probably be the most common one. And same thing, you can click this, and you can see it hits a little bit further back right here on the toilet. So a lot of water pressure on this thing, really nice. And then my favorite feature about this is once inevitably it comes time to maybe clean this off by hand or whatever, you just pull this little thing right here, and then you can easily just slide this thing off and then go and clean it as you need to, and then just put it back in as well. So that makes for a really easy kind of cleaning. You wanna make sure that snaps back in there just like that. So overall, very happy with this thing. I think it's a great bidet, very easy to install as you saw there, and of course is going to get the job done.